Welcome back, everybody. Sorry for the brief delay there as we're getting things set up, but we are ready to go. We're going to be hopping into our second adventure of the evening, which I've entitled "Baby, Don't Hurt Me, Don't Hurt Me." No particular reason for that. Wasn't trying to fit a theme or anything. And we're going to just take a brief moment before we get into the adventure proper to introduce our characters. So without further ado, Inclio, welcome back. It's good to see you again.
Yes, thank you. It's been a while, actually. It's kind of weird being on. I got another letter for Bartholomew. I can probably give that to him later. It doesn't really matter, though.
But just for my own, just to satiate my own curiosity, would you mind telling me what that letter said?
Yeah, sure. Seems to be the same person as last time. Unknown sender. Dear Bartholomew, happy Valentine's. You suck.
Yeah. You know, something deep inside me kind of told me that might be the situation, that might be what the letter was, but, well, it looks like I was correct about that. But tell me, more importantly than these letters, Inclio, how are you?
I'm alright. It's been kind of weird getting back into being on land after being at sea for a good while. I don't remember where I was, but I'm here now, and I guess that's what matters.
What's the toughest thing to adjust to for you, would you say?
Probably all the new people around, I have to say. There's plants, there's humans. That's just But it's a bunch of new faces. I'll get to know them eventually, though. And, new friends are always great.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad you have such a positive outlook about this. And, of course, Inclio, I imagine as someone who, well, obviously you're carrying that letter for Bartholomew, do you particularly celebrate Valentine's Day in any way, Inclio?
No, not really. It's just I'm a messenger. I deliver letters. That's me, I guess.
Just a busy day, I guess, for you it would probably be as a messenger. There's lots of cards being...
Lots of love letters. It's really cheesy stuff. I don't even want to get into it.
Yeah, I understand that. Excellent. In that case, we're going to move on to our next hero. But Inclio, welcome back. It's good to see you again.
Thank you.
Of course. Next, we have joining us a brand new adventurer here in the lands of DnDTime. We have, and correct me if I'm pronouncing anything wrong here, we have Florent with us tonight. Hello, Florent.
Hello.
Florent.
Very nervous.
No need. You're in excellent hands. So, Florent, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself or your character? If you could tell us just just some of the basics, who you are, what your race and class, what brings you to the land of the DnDTime, that sort of thing.
If you mean me as who I am as the player, I'm just a friend who got joined in by a friend.
But more as a character. Yeah.
Oh, as a character, Florent is well, like his name, a Florian.
Yes.
A Floran. A blossomer Floran.
He's a
paladin.
Sorry to interrupt. I was going to ask, is there a particular type of flower that Florent is? Like, what flower does Florent manifest as most commonly? I guess you could change it from day to day.
He is a cross between a rosy pink rose, but more so a lily. If you would know what a rosy lily would look like, it's basically that. Pale pink in flesh.
Excellent. And you mentioned that Florent is a paladin as well.
Yes.
What type of paladin are you? Are you the sort of paladin that follows a particular god, or are you more just someone of incredible charisma that pulls their righteous strength from within?
As a paladin, I would say I'm more of a knight who followed a king with great ideals. My king is dead, and I am lost. But his teachings keep me going.
I was going to ask, I suppose this is probably how you found yourself in the employ of our shopkeeper here, Bartholomew. Just looking for purpose kind of out in the world here. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is where we'll begin. But a quick question. And you join us on a very interesting day today on this kind of Valentine's Day holiday event here. But I would ask, do you celebrate Valentine's Day, Florent? Is that an important holiday to you in any respect, or is it just kind of one that passes by?
I mean, it's an important day. I mean, I enjoy people singing songs of love and romance. But mostly, I just call it the day where people try to pluck flowers from my hair.
That is a pretty. That's actually a pretty common thing on this day. It's funny that you say that, but we'll circle back around. Florent, I welcome you to the Lens of DnDTime, and thanks so much for playing with us tonight.
And thankful for being invited.
Next up, we have joining and returning. Aziliz is back once more. Good to see you, Az.
Hello. It's good to see you too.
Two blossomers right in a row here. Az, how have you been? What have you been up to as of late?
I told Jeremy this last time, but I've been looking for a place to start a garden. And I haven't really made too much progress on it, but hopefully, there might be some opportunities down the road.
Hopefully so. It's funny that you should mention that as well, because your journey is actually sending you to a garden today. Maybe there's why I brought you so that you can to see be a top notch.
I would be very much excited to see what this garden we're traveling to is.
Indeed. And as do you celebrate Valentine's Day in any meaningful way? Is it an important holiday for Az? Is there love in Az's life at the moment?
I don't actually know. I didn't know about this holiday until it happened. But I did get a lot of curious looks from people who, like with Florent, they wanted to pluck my flowers as well. So
yeah, I suppose that's a common occurrence for a lot of blossomers today.
But I just Druid crafted them a couple of flowers so that they could go along their way, and I think they looked pretty happy. So I think I did something right.
I'm glad you're spreading joy in the lands of DnDTime. Aziliz, it's wonderful to have you back again. Thanks for joining us tonight. And last, of course, but not least, we have Calbon. Zelleri. Am I saying Zelleri right?
No, it's Zelleri, like the mushroom.
Zelleri.
Which I am.
Yes, of course. You are also a Floran, but of the fungal variety. Calbon, how have you been?
Oh, well, I've been doing great. Actually, I just launched a new show, and hopefully it does really well.
Really?
Last week, I met a man, flowery. He spoke very flowery. He was not a flower. He's not like these people. But he spoke very flowery, and his name was Ted. And I was so allured by his talks that I decided to launch a new show, TED Talks. It's really great. Everybody loves it. It's very good for putting people to sleep. They don't like to pay attention too much. But the best thing about them sleeping is their TVs are still on, so that means more airtime. Great stuff for me.
I mean that's ratings, baby. That's ratings. And these TED Talks, there's something very catchy about these talks that Ted does. But I feel like maybe a different name, like TED Speaks. I don't know about the alliteration. Or TED Discusses. Explore the space a little bit.
I shall.
Yeah, consider this. Not to tell you how to do your job. Obviously, you are far more successful in this industry than I shall be. Maybe you know best on TED Talks. But Calbon, beyond programming, I want to ask you a little bit about your personal life, Calbon. How are you celebrating Valentine's Day, if at all?
Oh, it's not Valentine's Day. No. You're mistaken. It's Valendon't Day. You see, this is a day that I try to avoid very much, but sell plenty of cards, obviously, right?
Yes, naturally.
But I try to avoid this day because I don't want that awkward, being around people thing. Not a big fan. So don't be there and just sell cards. That's the plan.
Fair enough. It seems like a pretty profitable system for you. I mean, also you're working on the holiday as well with Bartholomew, so 2 different revenue streams today.
Exactly. Actually, 3 if you count the TED discussions.
That's an excellent point. Well, V Buddy, Calbon,
Yes, Calbon. I don't know this V bunny. I'm not a bunny, nor am I with a V.
My apologies. Welcome back, Calbon. It's good to see you again. And where we begin, you find yourselves in Bartholomew's shop. And by the way, Florent, are you back with us again? You all set?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I don't know why I was disconnected.
All good. It's tough for me to monitor Discord at the same time, so every time that happens, if it keeps happening, just do what you did and type it in Roll20 chat. Thanks for.
Okay, thank you.
Let me know.
What is a Discord?
If I don't know to do it immediately and you guys notice, let me know that happened. But as I was saying, you find yourself in Bartholomew's shop. As you walk in, one of you for the first time, you see Bartholomew. You've heard of this individual. He hires adventurers from all over the world and all walks of life in order to, go on various quests around around the lands of DnDTime. And as you step in, he says, greetings, adventurers. It is very good to see all of you. I hope you've been enjoying your day of romance and love and what have you. Are all of you doing well?
Very well, except you were talking about romance and love, and there's only you and these people. And I don't know these people, and I don't want to romance or love you. So yes, I'm a little confused.
Wait, Calbon, you know me.
I know you, but I don't know these other people. So,
I mean, I'm not bald, so I guess that's good.
And nor am I. And Bartholomew takes off his hat, and you see he's got hair. And Bartholomew goes, that seemed like a dig at someone who wasn't me. But Bartholomew kind of looks over the group and goes, very, very good. Well, you in particular, Florent was your name, yes?
Yes. I assume you're my boss?
Yes, right? I am Bartholomew. We had spoken via letter, I believe, before. We have not had the opportunity to meet yet. But I'm going to be sending you to give you the general gist. I'll pay you in currency of my own devising, which we'll use to exchange for magical artifacts and wonderments, and we'll send you all over the lands of DnDTime to do this. But today, I thought, well, a great place to test you. I had a job that required a particular expertise in the realm of flora, specifically flowers. Of course, that is why I brought you in as well, as I'm glad that both of you are available for this. You see,
what about me? I'm
Calbon,
kind of a flower, sort of.
What flower?
I'm a mushroom.
Mushrooms can be flowers too. It's okay.
Yes.
Well,
I don't know
all
if
flowers on the inside.
I don't know if that's true, but Calbon, well, your expertise is wonderful in any scenario, frankly. You have a good, healthy greed, and I appreciate that about you, Calbon. But for now, this is, well, a mission with Bloom. If any of you familiar with Bloom, he is the god of flowers. I guess he's very busy today. A lot of people are purchasing them. I know Blossom of Florence have issues with people picking them off and things of this sort. But Bloom requires, well, some assistance. He was a little bit unclear about the nature of the assistance that he required. But I'm going to send you all there now if you are ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Sounds fun.
I'm ready. It's a holy mission, so I'm ready.
And as all of you kind of say that you're ready, Bartholomew snaps his fingers, and you find yourselves transported instantaneously to another part of the lens of DnDTime. And where you kind of like come to and begin seeing yourself, there's no like magic or anything. It's just the scenery changes, and you are standing in a very lush forest, and around you, a simple kind of dirt path weaves forward on either side. It's lined with kind of small rocks that look like they've been placed with unbelievable care, and the flora and fauna around you is breathtaking. It is full life. There are birds flying everywhere of a huge variety of species. Everything seems to have this almost holy glow about it. It is